Today I want to talk about what you can expect from the different multimedia platforms that you might be finding yourself on. This is basically the best features and some risks to keep in mind for what you're looking at when you're going to be podcasting, making videos, and doing live streams. I think this is really important because if you keep in mind the strengths of each platform and design content to play to those strengths, you're going to get the most mileage out of the time you spend on each one. So let's start with podcasts. Podcasts are amazing for authority building and for networking. Podcasts are wonderful because they are so portable and consumable. Podcasts will be exactly where your audience wants to consume them when they want to be listening. It's a great way for you to kind of be present in their daily lives and providing content that's really convenient for them. It's great for networking because of the dialogue or conversational nature of most podcasts where people are having a conversation or the tone is really casual. It's a great way for you to meet other professionals, people in your industry, experts you admire, and really help grow your relationships and your reach and your audience that way. So podcasts are less great when it comes to getting people taking action based on them. So unless you have a critical mass, thousands of listeners to every episode, you may not see a huge return on your calls to action. And that can be really frustrating when you're making this great content, but people are not in a place because they're on their commute or they're jogging or they're doing chores. They can't take action on what you're telling them right now. They're also not as easily shareable as some of the other forms. So there's great, tremendous value to doing a podcast, but those are some things that you should keep in mind about it. Now, moving on to videos, like you would find on your website, a sales page, in a course, or on YouTube, those have some really massive benefits as well. Video converts well. People are watching video, they're usually looking at their phone or sitting at their computer, and they're in a place to be able to click, follow a call to action, and take a next step really easily. The other great benefit to video is that it's so personal. People can hear you. Not only hear you, they can see you, they can read your body language and get all of your tone, all of those non-audio cues that we get from content are visible in video, and it really increases your know, like, and trust factor, which is super important when you're building relationships. So the difficulty with video is that they're a lot of time and energy to produce. Doing them well costs money, takes some expertise, and it's not easy. There's a long runway for your production schedule for a really good quality video. And if you're going to be doing videos that are part of your permanent offerings, like on a sales page, an about page, or part of a course, you really want to make sure that they're good because they're going to be representing you for a long time, and you're not going to want to have to go back and redo them for as long as possible. And finally, let's talk about live stream. Often people treat live stream the same way they treat video, and that's a pretty big mistake because in live stream, there is a two-way dialogue that's happening between you and the people who are listening. Even if someone is kind of dialing in to watch a recording of a live stream, that understanding that it was live and it was interactive just isn't going to be there if it's popped somewhere else. So live stream is wonderful if you're teaching live, if you're trying to build your reach, engage your group, provide some training that you promised, answer questions, do demonstration coaching. All of these are really great ways to use live streams. And as Tanya, who I'll link to below, pointed out, they're a great way as well to help with your confidence. If you're not yet comfortable being on video, doing a set of live streams is a fantastic way to get over that and just get used to being in front of the camera in a really friendly, supportive environment. But you want to make sure that with your live streams, you are delivering material that can be used and appreciated exactly as you're delivering it. Because of that two-way interaction and people can engage with each other and with you while it's going on, that's not something you're going to be able to recreate in a one-directional channel like a course video or on a YouTube video. So very valuable, but make sure that you're using it in the right way so that the time you're spending preparing for them and running them is going to get you the most value in terms of how your audience relationships grow. So those are my thoughts on the multimedia platforms that you can be on. I'd love to know if you have found this to be true, if you have found things to be different, and what your thoughts are more generally on using the different multimedia platforms that we have at our fingertips and in our phones. Thank you.